Yep, old Danhausen. Danhausen is taking the wrestling world by storm. Hi, Bob.
It's true.
Even
It's
Bob
true.
loves Danhausen.
I bet he would. I bet he would if he'd give it a chance.
This is the part of the year, like especially after WrestleMania, which was kind of a dud, that you feel like the WWE is trying to build to SummerSlam now as like a redo or what they wanted to do for WrestleMania, but no.
Who knows?
Anyways, Danhausen. Look up Danhausen, people, if you don't know him. He's hilarious. He's looks like a vaudevillian vampire Dracula.
Yep. It's
He's just fucking
literally
silly as
the
fuck.
best way to describe it. A vaudevillian
Yep.
vampire.
Very nice, very evil. Danhausen, you can fight at the pay-per-view. Ah, that's good if you find a partner. Ah, that's bad. That's work. It's like
It's
that's good
so
shit.
it's so funny because he's always expressed like a love for The Simpsons. Like that's always been Danhausen's MO in like the indies and everything. And you can tell like because he constantly works in concepts that are from like the Conan O'Brien era Simpsons, and he was on Conan O'Brien's show and everything, and like you can just the comedy that he uses, like it's really solid. That he just seems like he's a funny dude and uses it somehow in this wonky gimmick in wrestling.
I think yeah, I heard that interview too where he basically said like I'm Conan. Like that's my whole aesthetic and my sensibility is just dressing up like a evil nice clown essentially.
Right.
Just
Like
being
90s era Conan O'Brien.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, yeah, exciting. Wrestling's good, you guys. Wrestling's back. Every
Right.
other day it's gone and it's back. And we're here for it. All right, moving on past the wrestling segment.
All right.
I was I was a little bit late coming in because I did a. You ever done a 23andMe?
No.
Or I don't know what the
I've
other
not
versions
done-
of that are.
I always want in my brain I always want to call them paternity tests, but that's a really bad like incorrect thing to call it. Like it is not a paternity test. Ancestry
No.
test?
Well, it could be in a way.
Right.
I was telling somebody at work this week that I got one of these, and there was a story like that somebody knew where they did the thing, and they found out like in our age that their biological father was not their biological father, but the father also didn't know. So the mom had like cheated on the dad like decades ago, and so this kid was not who he thought he was, I guess. So I guess in theory it could happen that way.
Like do you just like if you're the one well, so what how did he find out? Did the dad take the test as well or like did it
Or
say
he
did,
matched
did
up
the
to
biological dad
like
take the test or like yeah, like siblings somewhere took the
Yeah.
test cuz right
Like,
that's how
it
it'll
does,
link you.
yeah, it does like give you the right to like connect. I think I put yes on mine to like check in on DNA related cousins or whatever from any, something like that. So who knows? Hopefully, you know, it's really fun if one of your past partners you find out is a cousin or something. That could be a really
I love that
a
that's
nice
where
side
your mind
treat
goes.
to the experiment.
I love that the your mind goes. You're like, "Oh wow, how's it know who I hooked up with in the past?" Oh. Oh my. Oh my. This isn't good.
Literally shared DNA. Let's just get this.
Souls with the past of pretending. Strangely familiar like a tool we both know. Living the reruns from a long time ago. Levels we cleared and the battles we lost. 20 years gone, but we still count the cost.
See, I've had this kit for like the whole week, but I keep forgetting about it to do it because you have to not consume anything for 30 minutes prior. So it's like each morning I keep forgetting. You can't like have anything like drink or eat anything for 30 minutes because you have to spit into a vial. It has like a little funnel on top. So this morning or when I got up, I was like, before I take all of my, green drinks and all of my supplements that keep me from feeling for 24 hours like I'm gonna die. I did this science experiment, and it was harder than I thought. It's really hard to like spit into a little vial thing with enough spit, because like you have to fill it up to this line, but not bubbles. It's got to be liquid. I was like, that's a fun way to say
like,
that, not the bubbles.
Like you have to like have excessive dribbling into it. Like you almost want to drool.
Yeah, and then I was like,
into it.
Yeah, but I was like, I don't like. Can I drink water? I guess I can't drink water. I don't understand. Like I don't know if it'll like.
Oh yeah, will I dilute my DNA?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they need the real stuff. They need the compote version. They need just like the all the goods. So it took a lot. It took longer than I thought to fill this vial. I was like, I'll just get this done. Then eventually, I'm just like trying to muster up enough saliva to kind of fill it up. But yeah, got it in. So in 2 to 4 weeks, I will find out what kind of European white I am. I have a good idea.
Right. God, I can't wait to finally find my subdivision of honky. God, I hope it comes back that you're like 100% like Ghana or something like that. Like, give me something completely outrageous.
I hope I have like just a 1% like Native American, so I can just be one of those people, you know.
What is the cost? Right. What is the cost of this?
$100.
Okay.
So I think they run.
I feel like you're lying to me. That's a pretty generic like movie answer for you to give me, and it only cost me $100 exactly.
Yeah, it was like $99.99 or something like that.
Was there a sale? Because that's funny.
They do sales, but I grabbed it because I was talking to somebody about it, and I was like, shit, I want to do it, because they sent me their breakdown, and I was like, I have a pretty good idea of what I am. Because like Irish, there's like some French Canadian, Polish, and you wouldn't believe it, but there's some Italian. You can't tell. I'm one of the lucky Italian descendants who doesn't get any of the olive skin or the sun protectant at all. I can't take any.
You're more on the Swiss. You're more on the Swiss spectrum of Italy.
Mm-hmm. I don't have a thick head of hair and anything like that. It's so I'm very mixed up. I am interested to know. I don't know. I mean, I guess the family thing. I don't know. Is it gonna say like, is there somebody in, like, I don't know, if it's directly or if it just says like you have probably DNA relatives in this part of the country or this part of the world, but I don't know if they ID them specifically. That seems like pretty forward. Like, I don't know if you'd be able to connect. I don't know how it works. It's all new.
Yeah.
My spit is still wet, as we say on this. So
for $100, is it worth the joke, knowing that you probably won't get any communication back or anything? Would it be worth the joke to like pay $100 and like pee in it and then send it off and just see what happens? Sorry, man, that's the type of test I'm used to taking. Like
stool sample.
Yeah, stool sample. Just cram it in there in the vial. Be like, man, I don't know how they expected me to get it in there.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be
or send like dog saliva. Send dog saliva or something. Just see what they do.
Jizz, like cum shot.
There you go. Right.
It's a real sample.
Sorry, I had a different appointment
you guys
later
didn't
that
send
day.
me. Do I have to use my own material? You didn't send me anything.
I know she didn't send me any magazines. It seems weird, but yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cool to do. Mostly because I'm in kind of the same boat. I don't think I have anything specific. I remember in growing up, I want to say in like 3rd or 4th grade, we had to do something about like a little project about asking like our grandparents like what nationality we were and stuff. And I feel like both my grandma Gleason gave me info, and like I think my mom gave me info on her side, and everyone was just kind of like being like, I think there's some German and English and maybe some Native American, and I'm like, we're all guessing. And so
I would be too. I'm just using the information that was passed on to me, but does anybody really, like, people know they're direct? Like, I know my great grandmother was from Italy, I believe. But like beyond that, I don't know. Like like I think my great grandfather was like his parents were from Ireland or something like that. So that's pretty direct. But besides that, I mean, I don't know. Like I am genuinely interested, and I don't know what to do with the information. Except for once in a while when it comes up in conversation, you can participate and say, "Oh, see, here's my thing. No, wait, look at my DNA. See, look."
The
You're
people
talking
who
about-
really
I want
need
to talk
to
about
do it.
mine.
The people who really need to do it are like, so listen up for those of you with kids and everything. Do it. Have your kids do this in like 9th grade. Because what you want to do is make sure, see if they have their percentages up mysteriously on a demographic where they can apply for scholarships. Like, let's roll those dice. Let's exploit this whole concept and really try to get some
0.75 Iroquois.
Yeah, let's try to get some scholarships out of this. So if you have children that are college bound, maybe get a little scratch from this test. Make your money back.
Yeah, growing up in my mansion on Owasco Lake as a 1% African American was challenging.
Right.
I didn't have everything that, systemic racism caused us to have a mansion that was a little smaller than the rest of those houses on the lake. It was really hard. So
Maybe you're part of
need
the
this scholarship.
Seneca or Oneida Indians, and guess who has really successful casinos? Maybe you get a cut of that. I don't know how it works.
That would be the goal, yeah. That's the dream.
But there's money.
Getting
there's
it on
money
the
in
casino
this.
families, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Like even just get like a few free spins every time you go. I don't
Right.
know. Is there?
That would be neat.
you,
I'd like
as a
to see
native-
that. I think that'd be nice as if they like ran promotions of like, natives get a special swipey card and they get, hey, visit us every week. You get 10 free spins on the money wheel or something like that. And we'll also give you like a throw blanket at the promotions desk.
Oh God, yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
I told that to somebody a couple weeks ago, and they did not know about that.
About
the
what?
old the blanket, the smallpox blankets. Yeah, it was part of our history. Yeah, guess what? Whitey's not so good coming to the Americas. We weren't. Some people
Who knew?
were not all of them. Some people were good. But most people were just assholes that didn't probably were
most
out there
were.
welcome in their own home country. Yeah, it's just like I didn't have any other option but to leave.
Yeah.
And
I was being
ta-da,
oppressed by
America.
the king.
Yeah,
Were you?
yeah.
Were like?
Yeah.
Did you
They
have
wanted me
it
to follow
that
these
bad?
rules. Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
it was
don't
about
shit in the
religious
streets.
persecution.
Yeah, yeah.
You guys were just kind of assholes, and you wanted to become the bullies. You wanted to be you didn't have a good job bullying your own countrymen because you were weak. So you jumped on a ship, came to another place, conned those people, and then bullied them.
I'm not in trouble at all.
Yeah, bitch move, Mayflower. Bitch
It is.
move.
I know, and it's like it's a stupid. I mean, I don't know. I'd be curious if other people have done this. Let us know. I don't know what I had the curiosity for like 10 minutes, and the $100 price point was a little high, but it wasn't too high for me to pull the trigger. So I think I'll enjoy seeing the results, I guess, and knowing something. For $100 to know something about yourself is pretty interesting. I would say. Like, let's get the
true.
data.
Okay, when you put
Let
it
me
that way,
learn
it's like,
about
would you
myself.
pay $100 to find something out about yourself in your 40s? I guess that makes sense. When you word it that way, you're like, all right, that's an investment of sorts. Not an investment, but a worthy purchase.
And I don't know if it's like, I mean, I'm not going to know. I don't know the science behind it. I'm not going to be able to like look at the data and be like, no, something got messed up here. I just accept it. It's who I'm going to be from now on.
Yeah,
I don't
like
know
I
how
think
it
you have to
works
know
or
who
who
you
does it.
are. I think you have to know a lot about your own personality to do this test. Because if you're someone who could get really upset about what you're finding out, yeah, you should just avoid it. Like, it's weird. It's kind of odd when people get really taken aback to me when they do this, because there's always the chance. You're going off, like we said earlier, you're going off of what people told you. Okay. And guess what? When we started these lies 40 years ago, if people lied to you, this was never a thought that it could come back and bite them in the ass. So like,
No, never.
right. So, like, in reality, you have to realize people may have been lying to you. And you have to be okay with that, because if you do this and it bothers you, what the results come back, my suggestion would be is ignorance is bliss. Don't fucking do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, Chip.
It'll come back as like one of my ancestors was like fighting against the Underground Railroad, like trying to like expose it. To like,
why does it have this
something
written
like
in here? Why is this so specific?
they can't even know. This isn't even science. How do they know this? There's a warrant.
It's like your
out for
ancestor
arrest.
so and so was a total dick. It's like, why would it say it like that? Why? I don't understand. Why is it written in pen next to the stuff that's printed? This doesn't seem scientific.
Yeah, egged Harriet Tubman's home multiple times. It's like come on, what? Just like little moments of hate crimes and just nothing like wasn't. Hopefully not a family of lynchers. I'm gonna go on that. Hopefully, please no. But just also, but like would like knock down their grocery bag or something like that. Just like
it also
real
like
asshole, like just kind of mild racism.
It says secret stuff about you. It's like, Matt, it says you once peed your pants in the 6th grade and blamed it on like the water fountain. And you're like, what the hell? Why does it know this? If you pay for the premium package, it can tell you what your future generations are going to look like, which is really incredible.
I mean, there probably will be some version of 23andMe within our lifetime that people can elect to use. And then years after that, we'll not have a choice. We'll be voluntold to use it, where like some device or something will be able to implant into your subconscious in your brain and pull up memories of things that you've forgotten and like force you to confront them, but they'll also be public somehow. Like you'll be able to go into somebody else's. People will elect to do it.
That's some Black Mirror shit right there. That's yeah. Or what
like
was
it's
it?
Facebook of your subconscious, and
was that
people will do it.
Do you remember the Robin Williams movie that was like a thriller about like at funerals they play like basically they make like montages?
The photo lab?
No. What was that called? It wasn't 1 Hour Photo. That was something different, I think. But there was a Robin Williams movie where like people like had these chips. It was like Black Mirror before Black Mirror. Anyway,
I don't know that.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
But yeah, if I did like piss my pants and blamed it on the water fountain, then that would be in my public profile, and they would know. People would know.
Yeah.
And
that seems reasonable.
See, I wouldn't have a public profile, but people would. They wouldn't even care. Like any other moments in life, like they would just have it shared. I think this is a very distinct possibility. This could happen.
The Final Cut, folks. If you're looking for a good movie, 2004 is The Final Cut. The place takes place in a setting where brain implants make it possible to record the sight and sound of entire lives. Williams plays a professional who specializes in editing the memories of unsavory people into uncritical memorials that are played at funerals. So he takes bad people's memories and cuts together the good stuff so that they can play a happy thing at the funeral.
Sounds like
it's
real
a Lionsgate movie, so they were street cred in the early 2000s.
Oh, Jesus is in it. Jim Caviezel and Mira Sorvino. Big crush on her in the 90s.
Oh yeah.
Do you have? Did you get a sunburn?
Well, yes. Thank you for noticing. I got a sunburn yesterday
around your sunglasses
when it was 60 degrees outside. Somehow I got a sunburn.
Cue the, if it's cloudy out, you can still get sunburned, and it's not the temperature, it's the sun. People, good for you. It's like we had a freeze warning last night, so in May.
I woke up and it was 43 degrees out, but I got a sunburn yesterday, so none of life makes sense.
I noticed a distinct lack in my algorithm anyway of it's going to be May this year.
Yeah.
Have you noticed
Really
that?
squeezed by.
Is Justin Timberlake canceled? Did I not know that? Are we out on Justin Timberlake? Are we out on that meme?
I can say the more recent videos and memes are things about him getting arrested for DUIs. So maybe.
Oh. Let me pull up some.
I think, but
Justin
I don't know.
Timberlake
Again,
news.
you don't know how long ago those were or the validity of them, and I don't care enough to look up the details. So I'm just telling you what I saw. I am not saying anything recent happened.
Oh, he's canceled tours or shows because of the flu. It's gonna be flu.
It's not the flu. It's never the flu. Knock it off.
Okay, that was a long time ago. I don't know. Weird
Okay.
though. I forgot about the meme. I'm not upset about it. I just realized it yesterday, or a couple days ago, and I was like, I don't. Someone's like, oh, it's May already. And I was like, it is. And I was like, oh wait,
Shit, you
where's
missed-
the thing?
You got to
Where's
wait
the thing that we
362
do
days
every
till
year?
you get to see it.
Yeah, for like the last 10 years, we know we all have a good laugh, a good chuckle.
Yeah.
It's gonna be May. I guess we're over. I'm fine as a society saying we're over it. Memes have to go somewhere to die too. I'm okay with that. I did see on a reel the other day, for like not ironic at all, someone just reposted a 10-10-220 commercial from like the 90s
Hell
with like Christopher
yeah.
Lloyd as the taxi driver, and it's like, oh, my girlfriend from out of town wants to call, and they're like something like he's in trouble, I guess, or something like that. They're in the back of a taxi, and it's like, oh, make sure you call on Sunday, it's cheaper. And then the taxi driver Christopher Lloyd's like, oh, you call 10-10-220. Just 99 cents for your first 20 minutes. Oh, what? Wow. Well, what if we talk longer than 30 minutes? Oh, it's just 10 cents a minute after that. It's like, wow. And I just remember the days of being inundated with collect call and 10-10 whatever commercials, like every other commercial. That was like a way of life.
10-10-220, 10-10-321, 1-800-COLLECT.
Yep.
Because 1-800-COLLECT had Carrot Top. I remember he was on a 1-800-COLLECT commercial.
Wasn't it like Dave Mira or something like that too? Wasn't there like, didn't they get some like X Game athlete to do like one of the 1-800 collect
That would
ones?
make a lot of sense.
You know,
Although we can't get Dave Mira to confirm.
no,
With being dead and all.
rip. Though his Dave Mira BMX on GameCube, one of my
What a
favorite
game.
all-time plays. Even though the physics weren't super crispy, it wasn't as clean as Tony Hawk. A lot of running into shit. It was still fun to give it a go. That's for sure. My algorithm though lately, I guess because I watched one and I watched the whole thing, has been giving me a lot of like height POV videos where like people are climbing out onto things and it looks straight down, and it's like it's enough to where like you get jelly legs just watching it, that kind of thing. And I'm into it. I'm like way into it now. Like anytime I see one now, like I feel like I'm living vicariously through somebody with this POV. But I like the feeling of like it's usually in bed doing my scrolling, but then I actually feel like like the nerves like that, and I just feel like unstable. Like I couldn't be standing on there. Like I saw one where two bikers were going up, like kind of like a steel bridge, like on the side where domes
There's
up,
the arc.
and one guy was going ahead. Yeah, and one guy like slowed down, like almost fell, like slowed down to the point where he had to and it stopped, and I was like, oh shit, and then he kind of like got off and walked it all the way up to the top, and then got back on it to ride down, and I was like, holy fuck, this is crazy. And I saw one of a guy who climbed up like a construction crane in a city, so it was like way up there, and he like kind of went onto like the cables and slid down to them where like just the crane thing hangs, just a straight down look, and then he had to like jump back onto the structure. I'm like, I know people die doing this too. It's usually Russian again, but it's like, I don't know. I'm into it. It gets me. I'm very much enjoying it right now.
So
Like I feel like it's making me less afraid of. I'm not
that'd be
afraid of heights, but just human about heights.
that'd be something cool to like play in the Sphere. Is an hour and a half long like series of reels where it's just that POV thing for like fucked up stuff, or like an IMAX theater.
Yeah.
I've seen ones that obviously are put together by AI, and they're called like what going on like roller coasters and water slides are like in your dreams. And they're absurdly high, like water slides, and the angles and stuff don't make sense. So eventually you're moving around and you launch off and it just goes towards the ground. And I'm like, that's absolutely nightmare stuff. Like, just you're like, I don't know how I got on top of this water slide, but I'm going down, and then the angle, I just launch off of it, and it's just a free fall.
See, I've actually had like those dreams before where I am driving up to a bridge, and for some reason I do hit that, like the riser on the right, and then I just go off. I don't know why. I usually wake up before it hits, but I'm like, why does that happen all the time?
Why do our
like,
brains
it's very consistent.
Want us to like feel this? Like
once every 6 months or so. So now that I've like been watching the Reels versions, like I don't know, I don't know if it's tricking my brain into considering that maybe it isn't terrified. Like the more maybe I'm desensitizing myself to the view,
maybe,
which could be good.
Which
I don't
means
know.
I've never had your subconsciously want to be a rock climber.
Yeah, and I never I've been to at Toronto, the CN Tower. They have like a glass floor that you can walk out, and it's like I don't know how high it is, like 1,200 meters or something, or 1,200 feet, 1,600 feet. Oh yeah, we did. Okay, that's when we went. Okay,
yep.
But it's weird because you just like you're fine, and then as soon as you step on, it's like your brain or your nervous system is like thinks you're in danger, like for some reason. So you like start to get the jelly legs or whatever, and you're like, oh fuck, you just can't even like. Yeah. It's a very bizarre thing that happens, but plus it's a nice change from everything else in the algorithm. I've also been watching this guy who created this dance to drop the bomb or something like that, and it's just a stupid little dance, but now he gets people to do it. He lives in the South somewhere, this white kid with a mullet, and it's a pretty he choreographed it himself, and it's a pretty solid dance. It's more of like it's like a move your feet shuffle thing, and he gets people in group and they do it in like it's almost sort of like a line dance type looking thing, but it's his own version of it. And now it comes up like all the time with him doing it with other people, and like he just latched on to his like thing, and he's gonna milk it for the next few months until he can't anymore. But I've been enjoying that too, just trying to grow up with my algorithm a little bit. Just really trying to have some positivity.
Is that what that is?
I don't know.
I mean, positivity. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But I don't know. Growing up, I'm not sure. That's the best terminology for it. I had this thought. I had a couple thoughts this week. One of them was I was walking around on a lunch break, and I'm clearly have headphones in. This person's coming the other direction. We have a very small sidewalk, so I'm like, you know what? I always am the person who goes off of the sidewalk if the sidewalk's thin. I don't know the other person's situation, but I'm like, you know what? I can traverse on the grass, even if there's a hill or something. I'll go out of the way. I'll go out of the way. I'm a good guy like that. But anyway, I start moving off to the side, and I'm listening to something, and the guy starts moving his mouth, and I'm like, okay, he's talking to me. I take off my headphones. And what do you think?
Wow, bold move.
I know, rookie mistake. What do you think he's saying to me? What do you think the topic is?
Is it about like the city needs to widen these sidewalks? One of those kinds of things?
No, it's not like a pleasantry.
Oh no.
Okay. He wants money.
Is it about
he wants
Iran?
Money.
Oh, money. Oh, I said, is it about Iran? It's like, it's a high level.
Do you interact with
discussion?
So a random person stopped by and wanted to talk to you about Iran? No, but anyway.
Yeah.
And I thought, I go, why? Like, I go, do you not know what? I'm like, I'm pretty sure 80%. I made up a percentage in my head. I go, about 80% of the time that a stranger talks to me is probably because they want money. And
that's probably, yeah, okay.
And the weird thing about this guy was he goes, do you have 4 ones? I'm like, what an obscure amount and like denomination request. And now I don't know if he needed to do laundry or something, but I literally go like, I don't even have my wallet on me, man. And I didn't. I didn't even have to lie. I would have lied, but I didn't even have to.
Do you have
But, like,
Apple Pay on your watch?
And then I just kept walking and like put my headphone back in and kept walking because I'm like, that's what I've gotten better at is I'm like, I'll stop and see where the conversation goes, but I'll shut it down real quick. But I'm just like, can we just stop? Even if you are in need, I could understand a person needing to ask a stranger for money. But I need you to be better about how you do it. If you're in you have to understand, why do I need money? Like if your answer is like, oh shit, I got to the laundromat and I don't have cash and I don't want to drive home to get that money. Too fucking bad. That's like a mistake you don't ask a stranger for. You just go, sucks to be me. I made a mistake. In a lot of like the people that are like, oh, I ran out of gas and stuff. I'm like, I don't think you did. Because why would you leave your car where it's out of sight from me? And like, or like, so that one, I'm going to throw that out too. So I don't know what the reason to ask strangers for money is. But there probably is one, but you can't just go up and ask people for money. You just can't.
You can't. Can't.
No.
I mean, it's probably from a place of desperation.
I don't think it is.
And no, I do like the no. I gotta get over to Binghamton, like one of those guys. I like that.
Yeah. I gotta get a bus ticket to get to like, and then they name a city, and you're like, what?
Yeah. I do. The 4-1s is definitely, there's some kind of like probably super high level like game theory about asking for 4-1s. Like, cause that's what's funny about people. Like they come in, like the people that come into the store all the time, like around Auburn, like the transients, the addicts, the drunks. And I'm just talking about the employees. Like,
oh,
oh God.
that one landed.
No, they come in. And you're like, they've been around for years coming in, but they always have the same. It's like, oh, I just need. It's like, you're not going to Binghamton. You lived here for your whole life. I know. Like you're not tricking anybody.
There's no job
anymore.
in Binghamton.
Yeah.
There's no like.
And it's
there's
like
nothing in Binghamton.
But there's certain ways that they ask, and it's like, but asking for the 4-1s, it's like, because somebody will probably be like, no, but I have 2 1s, or it's one of those. Or no, I have 1 though. It's like. You ask for a lot, get a little. So you can't ask for $5,
right? But if you ask for specifics, it sounds if you ask for specifics, it sounds less begging and more like there's an actual goal in sight.
Mm-hmm. I need 4 1s. It's like, wow. Well, I can't help you with 4, but I got 1 or 2. It's like, thanks. No, fuck you, man. Get out of here.
I saw
need
a
4
dime
right
back
now.
there. I saw a dime on the ground back there. It probably covered in shit. You could probably pick up that shit dime.
Shame on you!
I don't know. Like, you can't. Just leave me the fuck alone. Like, and I hate it because, like, I want to help people, but I don't trust people either. Like,
It's hard to trust an individual you don't know. It's good to give where you can in terms of like organizations that support. It's hard because I know I'm just thinking of my town specifically, or when I was in Austin, I feel like so I would give food, like if I had leftover food to somebody, but it's hilarious when somebody's like, I don't want that. What is it? What is it? It's fucking food. It's like,
it's food. Remember, beggar. Remember? Fuck you, you picky bastard.
It sounds like an asshole saying that, but it's a real experience. It happened where you get food and like, no, I don't want it. My friend Sarah used to make like one of the best things. Like she'd have them in the car ready to go because there used to be homeless folks on the corner. But she would like make like Ziploc bags of like little kits of what stuff that people actually needed. Like maybe like a granola bar, but like socks is a huge thing for people that are unhoused. Like maybe like a water, like stuff, just like a useful kit of things to have instead of like money.
Yes,
it's very stereotypical to be like,
I think that's
you're just going to use it to buy booze and drugs. But in Auburn, they do that. A lot of people, because I see them with their booze and drugs outside on the street. I'm like, I'm not trying to begrudge somebody a bad time either. If that's how you want to spend it and live your life, it's mildly sad that you can't get out of it. Actually, it's really sad, but I'm going to use that money to buy my Tito's instead. I'm sorry. I have,
But I also believe that
I have
there's people
I have
that
functional alcoholism. I'll keep
I
up
believe
with.
there's also people asking for money just because they are. Like, and actually, like, unhoused is one thing. Lazy sack of shit grifter is another. And so it's like, I don't even necessarily believe people are falling on hard times or are, like, downtrodden from society. Those people exist, and I actually don't mind helping them. This guy didn't seem, like, unkept and stuff like that. So that's why, like, I almost was, like, more bothered because I'm like, why are you just asking the first person you randomly pass on the street? I'm like, fucking leave me alone. But
My move when I'm walking with my headphones is, even if somebody is talking to me or asking me something, I'm like, oh hi. I just do a wave like, oh hi, hey, hello, and just keep
yeah,
walking.
I
Do
do
one of those.
acknowledge that you're saying
I
something.
assume you're
I'm
saying
assuming
hello,
you're
so-
just exchanging pleasantries.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
good.
So-
That's actually really good because then you don't have
Yeah.
to you don't have to act like you didn't see them or anything. You're just like, hey, there he is.
And you just push on. Yeah, just keep moving on. Just like don't look back. It's just like, all right, that's done. It's over. We keep it going. I almost got run over by a couple. Well, it was nice during the week, like after work, to get out. Did some trail walks and some hoops park. Man, these kids on their scooters, they're zipping around. Almost got like laid out like 4 times, which whatever. I'm not gonna begrudge him, but
Dude,
it was cool because
it'd
I
be
was
so
this
nice just
little
to hip
girl.
check one.
Yeah, accidentally. Yeah, know they're coming. Just a little bop. I'll take a little kamikaze. Just
Oh,
take
yeah.
one.
Worth it.
It was cool. There was this girl who's probably like, I don't know, 11 years old, roller skating around Hoops Park. I was like, holy shit! Like,
Roller skates.
She's like fervently roller skating. Yeah, like really after it. And I was like, God, that's fucking awesome. That's so cool that she's like really into roller skating. Like, like all summer she's gonna be roller skating. And I've just noticed, I think I mentioned a couple episodes ago, like there's a lot of kids like just out on the street doing street things again, which is kind of cool. And I don't know. I feel like I didn't notice that for a few years, but maybe it's coming back. Maybe the new generation isn't into the. Maybe if you grow up with the iPad and all that shit, you have to escape it, even though it's programmed to keep you in. Maybe these kids are figuring out how to escape it. I don't know. That's a theory. We're doing a lot of sociological ideation today, and we are ill-equipped to have these conversations.
But I'm gonna have it anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not on TV. This is a podcast. I can say whatever dumb, uninformed shit I want.
I know. Yeah. It's fucking stupid.
What do you say we cut the chit chat? A-hole.
Did you have another thought?
Yeah. I was at the gym yesterday and I watched ESPN News was on, but not ESPN News as we normally see it. They were doing what I assume was replays of ESPN The Ocho. Because
I've seen a lot of Ocho on lately.
What was on was Papa Shot basketball championships.
Wow.
These people were fucking menaces. Like, we're talking, I saw people hitting triple digits on like a minute and a half of Papa Shot basketball. Like, it's absurd.
So what's the hot strat now? Is it one? Do they do just two hands? Like,
no, it's
two hands going.
It's one. One's a feeding hand, one's the throwing hand. But it's just a weird. Yeah, some people have the flick of the wrist like that, like the side shot.
The
some
underhand,
people do the underhand. It's nuts to see what rhythms people have, and I'm like, well, so these exist. I'm like, we don't see them on TV, but these things exist. These competitions and stuff exist. Is there any type of obscure activity or sport that you think you would be good enough to get into like a tournament and potentially win? I'm not going to say like world class and all of that, but any type of skill or activity that you're like, I bet if there was a local tournament, I would enter thinking I could win.
I would try to do like, I grew up playing hockey. Obviously, I love it. I'm not in any position to play the game at a high level anymore. But I would rather just do like a shooting gallery, like an accuracy shooting contest with just, and not specifically actually street hockey, like a street hockey ball, with a street hockey stick, and trying to do like a target competition. But it would be like, it wouldn't just be nets. It would be like a shooter game. So it would have like, things moving across like a
Yeah,
midway
moving
kind of
targets,
thing.
or
You
like
have to
the
go like
moving
highlight,
bullseyes
yeah,
and stationed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, I think I would go for that with the just
The
if
40
you're putting me on the spot and
in
I
the
feel
40
like I'm
in
on
the
spot,
in the
Jeff.
40 to 50 age group too. Be like, this
Yeah,
will
yeah.
be age separated. This will be the 40
Yeah,
to
yeah.
50 group.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So not a lot of movement because it's something you can try to get good at, just by practicing, without, it's a pretty simple thing to pick up, tough to master, that kind of thing. I do have that sauce kit. I haven't really used it. It's called hockey sauce, like a sauce. In hockey, you sauce something, it means it's pretty clean, a clean pass. Like you elevate it, it gets somebody's stick, but it's like sort of like washers or cornhole for hockey. And it's got like a little tiny net, so you can like each team can shoot like pucks over to the other one. You just try to score. So sort of like that, Did you have one that you were keen on?
Well, I thought I did because I played in like a beer league cornhole and got fucking trounced, as we know. I'm pretty sure we probably talked about that in like 2023 on the pod. Got annihilated in it. So I'm like, okay, I'm not good at cornhole. Not nearly
Not the way
enough.
that people on TV are good at it, or in leagues like this,
Or even in leagues. Like, yeah. So it's like, all right. So I'm not. That was humbling. Other activities. I mean, it's tough. I used to be good at things like my Sudoku skills have really diminished, and that's been disappointing. I've been trying to get back into Sudoku.
Speed Sudoku.
Yeah, I used to time myself to see how fast I could get Sudoku puzzles done.
What about speed puzzling? You've seen that, like puzzle building competitions and tournaments,
like
That's a
jigsaw
thing.
puzzles.
Yes. So people, there's different strategies. I think there's like foursomes or twosomes. So it's like different ways. Like they time it and they tell people to go. And so there's like some people that are just like the sorters. Some people like build just the outside. Some people are building. I think there's different ways to do it, but that's like a real thing. I could see you in that world. It's mostly older ladies, but I could see you going in there and just having
good.
trying to take it over. Yeah.
I mean, Scattergories. If there was a Scattergories tournament of sorts,
World
I would
Championship,
I would absolutely do that Scattergories tournament. I would absolutely jump into that. Other ones are like, unfortunately, drinking games. I think I've found that I can still play Flip Cup. So if that was ever a thing, I think I would literally join like a Flip Cup tournament or quarters, bouncing a quarter into a rocks glass. If I go on a tear on that right surface and I get the vibe of the surface, I can go on a pretty vicious quarters tear. I've played against peak performers such as our friends Bob and Boyko. We've seen a lot of brutal showdowns with them, and really heightened my skills.
Yeah, I feel like I'm not a master of any of those games, but I still feel pretty good with my overall game in terms of like whether it's darts, pool. Like I'm never better than the best guy in the room at any of those, or person who plays whatever, like Flip Cup or beer pong, anything. But I'm usually like in the 90th percentile. I feel like I can hold my own in most of those games. So like I feel like I would be good if there was like a decathlon of beer game. Like if I placed, maybe I wouldn't win one, but I could get like second and third in a lot of them, and then maybe in the end my points would like I could trump the rest of the guy. Yeah,
I think in a decathlon of bar or drinking games.
Yeah.
Bar games, drinking games. I think a decathlon. I could hit podium. I could make the podium.
Yeah. Like that should be, because I know there's like the beer fest, but that's not real beer. Like they have, it's kind of like I want it more grounded, like a beer fest. That's like the real games, like that kind of a thing.
Right.
So I'd like to see that broadcast. That'd be good on the Ocho. I watched one the other day that was, I don't know if it's called like Mega or Ultra Soccer or something. And it was like 3 teams with 3 different nets. It seemed like they were in the outfield of a baseball stadium. So it's like 5 players. Yeah, so it's like 5 players per team at a time. But you can try to score on either net at a time. I mean, there's only one ball out there, so you're kind of like trying to defend your side, but you can try to score. So you have to like strategize. Well, this team has no, like, do we want to like, do we want to keep the ball away from this team, or and they change on the fly, like hockey changes. But I just love it because like they always interview like the other like the players like, yeah, when you're trying to get a game like this off the ground, it's like there's always like the hero of this game for now, who's like who's getting interviewed, who's like the Michael Jordan of the current sport that doesn't really like all the players are like MLS dropouts essentially. Like they can't even play in that. But this is like their world that they they get to play at.
Oh,
like
yeah.
they're all failed athletes from other things. And then there was like I forgot, it was sort of like pickleball but ping pong version I watched. So it looked like you were in a small is it racquetball, the one that you're in a room where you have like the little, is that the one I'm thinking of where you're kind of
racquetball is like you're in
sort of
like
like that
arena room,
but it's sort of like a room like that, but it's very small. Like it just allows room for somebody to be behind the ping pong table, 2 players, but they use paddle ball or pickleball paddles and a pickleball ball, but they play with a ping pong table. So I think it's like called ping pong. I don't even know, pickle pong or something like that. I think it's called.
Okay.
But you can actually bounce it off the wall too. It's like this crazy, like people are just making shit up in their garages and it's ending up on TV. It's like I don't understand how this is happening. And did you ever see the one? It's basically like Wipeout, but I don't even remember what the game is called. But it's just you're just running up soapy stairs. It's like padded, but it's like
yes,
soapy
I have
stairs
seen that.
People up top.
Yes, I have seen that. It's
throwing
amazing
buckets of soapy water down, and
someone
people
like
have to try to
fucking
run
tumbles. Oh, it's
Yeah.
so good.
Like all running up at the same time. What's crazy is that they have like a juniors division. So there's like 10-year-old kids like trying to get up this thing and just getting wrecked. But it doesn't seem very sick because they don't. I guess they probably wear helmets.
That was like
You can
MXC.
get
That's why
fucking
MXC was such a good
destroyed.
such a good show.
Yes. That is, yeah, MXC is one of the greatest shows that ever existed. And I think they still run it on like Twitch or I don't even know who owns the rights to it, but somebody just plays it 24 hours a day. The commentary with Kenneth Noisewater or whatever, I forgot all their names, but
it was
something like that.
Kenny LaFontaine, Guy Ledouche,
Yeah.
Vic
That's right.
Vic something. But yeah, MXC was so good.
I guarantee there's probably something like every time I've like thrown on my Hulu Live, like, well, that's probably part of my algorithm now. There's always like if there's an Ocho type game on, it's like on the front page now. And there's something like today there's gonna be something on. I guarantee it. I don't know what it's. Oh, the Ocho right now, dude. It's on right now. Hold on. The Ocho has on. Oh, this is real. Oh, it's the 4th annual Bull Shooter Invitational. So it's darts. So that's too real.
Yeah.
I'll watch darts on TV, but these guys are too.
I won't.
Stupid
I'll
good
watch
too.
dart highlights because I don't want to watch the rest of it.
Up next, the Ocho. What's on it? Oh, yes. At 11 a.m. today, in an hour, 2025 Slippery Stairs for an hour is going to be on.
Nice.
Hell yeah. It's called Slippery
Nice.
Stairs, you guys. Good.
Check
so
it
that's
out.
what ESPN News is now, huh? It's just the Ocho? That's all it is.
I mean, we don't
hilarious.
need ESPN News. When internet and like when social media wasn't
True.
a thing, we needed ESPN News just to be able to get those types of updates about things happening in sports. We don't need ESPN News anymore. There's no use for it. One other thing I took note of is on a different lunch break, I went to my local Dollar Tree because I needed some index cards. And in the
Another
Dollar
bold
Tree,
move for you. Wow.
What? Index cards
Putting
or
yourself
Dollar
in
Tree?
hairy situations. Going to the Dollar Tree. That's another
Yeah.
gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the closest place to me that I figured. I'm like, ooh, index cards are a weird stationary thing, but I'm like, I bet the Dollar Tree has them. So I did go in. And good news, they did have index cards. But I'm walking through and they're playing the music. People are stocking shelves and stuff, and I'm like, and I hear The Offspring. Why don't you get a job start? However, I don't know what the source is. If someone just had like their iPod plugged in, because if you're not familiar with the song, folks, it starts, "My friend's got a girlfriend, man, he hates that bitch," and it rung through the store loud as can be, the word bitch, and I'm like, this is not Muzak or anything like of like a FM radio
Like a
station,
corporate,
because
thing.
like I'm like, this isn't Dollar Tree, and they're just playing the swear words, and I'm like, you know what? It's Dollar Tree. Whatever you do, like, if you're in Dollar Tree and you're going to be offended by it, I'm like, let's be honest. You're in Dollar Tree. Like, we're not shopping at Weggies. We're not at, Staples. All right. We're at the Dollar Tree. So I actually commend the Dollar Tree for being like, you know what? Fuck you. You don't like it.
We know
Go to
who
your
we
hoity-toity
are. We
stores.
know who you are. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like, embrace it. So, yeah, they played an uncensored version. Also had the word dick in it. I mean, I'm like, this is playing through the store. I'm like, good for you, Dollar Store.
I was at your Dollar Tree and they played a song with curse words. I want you to stop being a little bitch. Go to Family Dollar then. Go to Dollar General. See if we give a fuck.
Sign the CEO. Yeah, go to
yeah.
Dollar General with that shit.
Yeah. We don't give a fuck. Wow, good for you. I have a hard time going in. Like, I will if I'm desperate or, trying to find something very weird, but I just... Because there's never... It's like... you just go into these stores where there's people that are like... The employees are never at the counter where they're supposed to be. You can hear them, like swearing at each other. Yeah. Like, you're being a fucking douche. Shut up. It's like, I don't care. There's customers here. See if I care. Like, it's like going into a Speedway or one of those.
You're just sitting patiently at the counter.
I know. I'm waiting. Like, that happened to me the other day. I was at a Speedway just getting some water. And, like, the lady's, like, outside talking to her friend. And I was like, I'm just chilling. She's like, yeah, that fucking bitch. And just like, okay, cool. All right. I'm good. Oh, sorry, honey. Sorry. And it's like, well, yeah, she sounds like a bitch. You just gotta throw one of those out there. It's like, yeah. I'm hip. Yeah, I like waiting. I'm good. Yeah, so we're good. But it's like that's what the expectation is. That's what you expect when you go in there. So who gives a fuck? I was playing I played a new game this week that might be the stupidest game I've ever played ever, and I'm really into it. You ever played any? Like, you remember when like that Power Wash Simulator came out? Like, or have you ever seen games like that? So, and Power Wash Simulator, you just power wash like houses, boats. And it's supposed to be like satisfying to like get the gunk off of things. It's really just like a meditation game. Like, you just come home from work or you're watching something, you're just like keeping your hands busy while you're like watching something else probably. I got one called Retro Rewind, which is a 1990s movie video rental center simulator. So you start your own store, you name it. You have to like order VHS tapes. You actually like lay out the shelves. You put the movies where you want. I'm still pretty new into it, so now I'm just selling horror and drama movies. But you can like buy good ones, bad ones, depending on like how they're critically received. You put them on the shelves. You cash people out. So you literally press like my mouse button to take cash from people. I put it in the register and I get the change out and give it to them. It's the stupidest shit. And then people ask like, do you have a horror movie that has a good review? Or something? And you're like, yes. And you go pull it off the shelf. But you're trying to keep up with like the customers. You can go outside the building and like pass out flyers to people. And then you have to like get the tapes when they come back, get them in. Sometimes you have to put them in the rewind machine actually and open it up and put it in there to rewind it. It's the stupidest shit, but it's so fucking fun. And then at the end of the day, you can go onto your computer and you can order new, I think over time, the more money you make, you can kind of keep expanding it. You can change like the flooring, the walls, however you want to make it. And you can do adult movies. So you can make your store just full on a porno shop from the 90s, or you can have like a secret back room. I don't know which way I'm going to go yet.
That's got two sections, porno and children's movies. So it's like animated
movies.
And then
porno. I think you could do that. Yeah. So I'm excited to get to that point, but it's the stupidest. I don't know why. It's just stupid fun. Like, I'm not getting smarter. Like, some games you feel like it helps with your dexterity or hand-eye coordination, just problem solving, thinking abilities. No, this is just straight up, just brain candy,
just mind-numbing trash.
Yeah, it's just like, it's so stupid fun. I don't know why. And the people just look weird. Like, the design of it is very strange. They have big eyes and stuff, but major update I saw, and like in the next 6 months, they are going to expand the game to start including like replicas of SNES and Sega games. It looks very cool. So yeah, if you want to relive your Blockbuster days, Jeff, in video game, in POG form, it's called Retro Rewind. There's a bunch of other ones. Like I've seen like Supermarket Simulator. There's like Tabletop Game Simulator, like Card Shop like there's a bunch of these things now. I don't know why I gravitated towards the retro rewind. It just hit me in the feels.
Yeah, I mean, simulators of everything are out there. As soon as Goat Simulator hit, I'm like, okay, so this is where we're going with these now. But
which is not like being a goat at all, because it's like fucking.
We had
like you.
We had, I think we had Microsoft Flight Simulator, the original one, on like our Windows 3.1.
I remember that. Yeah.
It was so impossible too.
And it still is. Like I keep wanting to try one because I have a solid PC. Because you can do the whole flight if you want to. You can do 5 hours of a flight and just do, you can see like the maps are really detailed. And I kind of want to try it, but like it's gonna be too hard for. I don't even know that I can learn to like fake fly a plane. It seems like too much. It seems like, I don't.
Are they supposed to be like replicating? Like, are they supposed to be like legitimate concepts that like theoretically
I think you can go
are applicable?
Yeah, I think you can go as detailed or as like true as you want to go. Like,
Oh,
I don't
right,
know
you
that
could
there's like
lighten
an
it up and,
arcade
like,
functionality to it.
Yeah.
Probably, depending on your controls. But there's people that have like the full-on like flight simulator control deck, or like they have like everything you would need, like the yoke and all that kind of thing, and that's gotta be so fun for them. I see these setups like this would be a fuck you money kind of thing too, but like the racing, the iRacing stuff, that some people have these like super detailed setups with like multiple monitors where like you can do like 24-hour races like with a team or not, of like different kinds, like different tracks around the world. And some people have like these chassis thing or like these seats that actually move when you're driving. Like I would love to have one of those, and I would just probably play Mario Kart with it, honestly. I've never been good at any other like real racing game in my life. Like if it's physically accurate, like if it's like one of those like Forza Motorsports games that you have to know how to drive for real. I'm like, I'm not going to learn this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend time learning this for real. I'd rather just
Not for me.
throw a
Not
shell
for me.
at somebody and just it's not for me. Another game I'm going to put out. I haven't bought it yet, but I probably will, just because I know there's some fans of Balatro or Balatro, however you like to say it. Doesn't matter according to the maker. I actually prefer Balatro, but or Balatro. I don't remember which one I prefer. I'll do some homework this week. But there's a game called Gambonanza. I don't know how it's pronounced, but it's similar to Balatro. But what game do you think it uses as its base?
Gambonanza? Backgammon? I don't know.
See, this name doesn't... It's such a weird name. I don't understand the name. It's like they put it into AI. Because, like, Balatro doesn't mean anything with cards. So this makes sense, because Gambonanza is basically a Balatro version of chess. So it's out there. So, Bob, all you completionists, people have... But it looks very... I watched somebody play it yesterday. And it's similar. Like, each round, you, like, have to make some moves. Like, you get to pick pieces that you want to put on the board. But it doesn't seem like it's as difficult as, like, a real... Like, if you go on to, like, chess.com and do some of those exercises. I do that, like, once a year. Like, I'm going to get back into chess again and do some of these, like, training games. Then I fucking don't do it again forever, and I'll never get good at chess. But it's sort of like that. It puts you in a situation. But there's bosses on it, too. So sometimes you don't see where their pieces are going to be. But, yeah, it's kind of like that mode where you have to finish 5 little matches, and then there's 5 stages. And I'm guessing it just adapts, the AI adapts to your ability. But, yeah. It's just like a roguelite with a new game, Gambonanza. So it is available on phone, I see too. So it's nice when you can start preparing your new addictions, you know? Just
Right.
have them on,
You always want a
tap,
new
you know,
addiction in the wings waiting.
Yeah.
So when you're
Yeah.
done with your old one,
new-
instead of
yeah.
prospering in life and and opening, he's like, not the next thing that I'm going to dump so many life hours into.
Yeah. It's always good to have something ready to hyperfixate on. So
Right.
it's the story of my life. Just a series
Especially-
of hyperfixations.
Especially
I
if
think.
it's not outside, like, oh man, last thing you want to do is subject yourself needlessly to like fresh air and human interaction. Not for me. Thank you.
Have you ever, like, I There's no reason to not bring a Switch 2 to a park and play it there. It just feels weird. I don't know why. I've never done that.
Like, right. I want to go out
guess
and
it's
enjoy
more-
the outdoors, but I also would like to be playing Switch. I think that's reasonable.
I was thinking, because I think about buying a jump rope. And I was like, well, I don't really have room in my spot to do jump rope. I was like, I'd have to go somewhere to a park or something. I was like, God, it'd be really embarrassing if I was jumping rope in a park. I wouldn't want people to see me. But I'm like,
You
I
have,
was like, I could play Switch in a park.
You have a
I could do that.
driveway. You have a driveway. You could jump rope in a driveway.
Yeah, but then my landlord would probably talk to me for a long time. You know, is it worth it? I mean, I just keep going though. That'll be my. Just keep jump rope as he's talking to me about whatever.
Yeah, you're still gonna have this conversation while I'm jumping rope.
Yeah. No, yeah. You told me that to me like 3 weeks ago. Yeah. No, nothing's changed, huh? Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna keep going. Yeah, go ahead. I'm not going anywhere. Just do one of those. You're not. That's probably not a terrible idea. Mm-hmm. I also don't remember if I can jump rope. That's part of it too. Like,
I know I can't. That's why I'm not even remotely intrigued. Yeah. Like, this isn't even sparking any interest. I've never been good at jump roping. I'm not good at jump roping. And the last thing I want to do when I'm feeling good about how much I'm exercising is take on an exercise that I suck ass at and demoralize myself. So, nope. I will not be jumping any sort of rope.
I think I'm a fine jump roper. I can do it. I can't do like tricks or go super fast, but I can do just a pace kind of a thing. So I don't know. We'll see. You know what? Maybe you kind of inspired me to be like, hey, Matt, stop being a little bitch. All right?
Yeah.
You're in the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I'm out there doing things, man. I'm going to the Dollar Tree on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm walking by people who ask me for 4 ones. I'm out there. I'm living. Livin. That's my version of living. And then I'm going back and sitting at my work from home desk and doing weird shit on a computer. That's really satisfying and working in corporate America.
Yep. Well, you've got another trip to Cleveland this week, so
I do. And then
times are good.
Then my travel is kind of put on pause. Like the harder part of my year is done. And I will be stationary, and I won't have to really leave town again till June when I go up to Auburn. So it'd be nice to have like a succession of days off, or days where I'm just sitting at the house.
The simple things. Cool. All right. We've reached our time limit. I think this is long enough for super producer Steve. Is it long enough, Steve? That's what she said.
Ha ha.
Like an old arcade screen, man and jet back where the stories began. Joystick dreams and a pocket full of quarters, laughing about bets and a taste of disorder. From pixel skies to the vinyl they spun, movies and memes under the same neon sun. Time hit pause, but the jokes never ended. Two old souls with the past still pretended. Strangely